So, for the new Gabi supporters, the ones who have not got to see her with her son, so you haven't seen how she parented, the videos are out there. Now, if you choose not to go look for them, that's on you. But for the ones who believe her bullshit with this CPS stuff, and maybe it's because you don't know how CPS works, maybe you don't know how to use Google. Well, this one's for you.
You do know that a new baby is automatically under DCFS safety plan per Florida. Yeah. Do you know that it's all voluntarily? That I signed up to do that?
She signed up for it. That's what she tells people. That's not a thing. You cannot sign up for CPS. It doesn't work like that. Do you need me to show you? You don't sign up for a CPS safety plan, but rather a caseworker will present one to you if they have concerns about the safety of your child. It's voluntary, written agreement that outlines steps to keep a child safe. But if you refuse to cooperate, pay attention. CPS may seek a court order to remove the child from the home. It's important to carefully consider the plan. Communicate openly with your caseworker and seek legal advice to understand your rights and obligations. So, if you need some help, when CPS decides to come to your home and open a CPS case, it is voluntary until it's not. Like having your child taken out of the home. Has that happened? Has that happened with Gabi? Did they get in front of a judge? Yes. She will tell you that herself. But she'll also tell you that it's still voluntary, right? Well, let's see what Google says about that. No. Once a safety plan goes in front of a judge, it is no longer voluntary and becomes a mandatory court order that you must comply with. While a safety plan is initially a voluntary agreement with Child Protective Services, the act of taking the case to court means the judge will review the plan and may issue it as a legal order. So, no, she did not sign up for CPS and she did not sign up for a safety plan because it doesn't work like that. She did have her son taken from her and she has been in front of a judge. It is no longer voluntary. Now, when you first get your safety plan and they say it's voluntary, is it? Because if you don't do what they ask you, what happens? They take your child. Now, unless you don't care that they would take your child, you're going to do those things, right? So, is it voluntary at that point? Doesn't sound like it. And Gabi, you can take parenting classes without CPS. Signing up for parenting classes is a whole different thing than having an open CPS case.
And you know something I don't know. Or I'm sorry, I know something you don't know.
Well, that's your problem, Gabi, is that we know a lot of things that you don't know. That's why you can't lie to us. And I also know that although you may be doing some things, there are other things that you're trying to get away with. There are other things that you are doing that aren't so good.
Doing everything I need to on the safety plan. I only did it because I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong.
No. If you weren't doing anything wrong, CPS would not have stuck around. You would not have gotten your child taken from you. And the judge wouldn't have made it mandatory. That's not doing everything on the plan. and the sure in the hell is not doing anything wrong.